Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a camera test of the new Oppo Reno 5. And guys, and this is a new mid-range phone from Oppo which is costing around 60,000 PKR in Pakistan market. So in this video I'm going to show you how is the camera performance of the Oppo Reno 5. And guys, now let's start off with the specification about the cameras of this phone. And guys, on the back we get a quad cameras and you can see, and guys, in the main sensor on the back it is a 64 megapixel f1.7 aperture. Then we have a 8 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel macro, and also we have a 2 megapixel monochrome lens on this phone. And guys, on the front we get a 44 megapixel selfie camera with f2.0 aperture. So guys, and first let me go to the settings and go to the about phone, and let me show you the Android version of this phone. And you can see, and guys, in this phone it is running on Android 11 right out the box, which is the latest software from Android right now. And also this phone it is running on Color OS version 11.1 as well. So guys, also this phone also give you a Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G chipset with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. So now let me show you the camera UI of the Oppo Reno 5, and you can see here is the camera UI of the Oppo Reno 5. And guys, you can see that here is your normal and here is your 8 megapixel ultra wide, and you can see ultra wide it is also looks really good on this phone. And also we have a portrait mode on this phone, and you can see, and guys, in the photo mode, and guys, when you go this area, and you can see you can also on the 64 megapixel shot as well, and after that you can take full 64 megapixel shot as well. And guys, also we have a AI feature on this phone as well. Now let me go to the video section, and now let's see the video recording size with the back camera. And you can see you can also record videos with the ultra wide lens as well, so that's really nice as well. And now let's go this area, and guys, let me go to the settings. Now let's go to the video resolution, and you can see the back camera maximum shoot 4K at 30 fps, and also we have a full HD at 60 fps as well option as well. That's really nice as well. And guys, you get a lot of new features that is only available on the Oppo Reno 5 series. And first up we get this AI highlight video feature on this phone, and you can see it is work like a night mode in video, so that's really unique thing as well. Let me off this feature. And also we have a ultra steady mode on this phone, which is gonna help us a lot in the video stabilization as well. And you can see in the video stabilization it is really good. And also we have a ultra steady pro mode on this phone, which uses ultra wide lens on the back, although the quality of this mode it is not as good that we get in the normal modes. And guys, also we have a Bokeh video mode on this phone, in which you get a background blur in video. And let me off this feature. And now let's go to the effects, and we also have a AI color portrait feature on this phone, in which your background is in black and white color, and you can see. And guys, in this feature it is only work on human subject. And we also have a night mode on this phone, which is also available with the ultra wide lens as well. And also we have a tripod mode on this phone, and you can see. Now let's go to the portrait mode, and you can see we also have a portrait mode on this phone, which is also work on objects as well. And when you go to the effects filters, we also have a AI color portrait feature on this phone as well, in photos as well. And in the more section you get these new features, and you can see in the first up is the dual view video, and you can see in which you can record videos from the back as well as with the front camera at the same time, and you can see. And also we have this little bit layout option, you can change that as well. We have this one more which is work like this, and you can see. And my favorite is round. You can also switch between from back to front camera as well like this, and you can see we also have a slow motion on this phone. We have this options, we have 120 as well as a 480 and a 240 fps. And we also have a AI mix portrait on this phone. See, it says that select scenery video or take one now. I don't know what this feature all about. And also we have a pro mode on this phone, and you can see extra HD option on this phone as well. We also have a macro mode on this phone, and you can see which uses a 2 megapixel macro lens on the back. Now let's look at the front camera. And guys, on the front we get a 44 megapixel selfie camera, and you can see we also have a portrait mode on this phone, and I also enable the AI color portrait feature on this phone as well. When we go to the video section, and also I again enable the AI color portrait feature on this phone as well. Guys, on the front camera maximum to full HD at 30 fps, and you can see we don't get 4K. And guys, also on the front we also get a ultra study mode on this phone, and you can see in which you get a very good video stabilization. So that's really nice as well. On the front we also have a AI highlight video feature on this phone, which is again works like a night mode in video, as well as live HDR feature, bokeh video mode on this phone, and you can see in which you get a background blur in video. And guys, on the front we also have a night mode on this phone. So guys, let me show you a lot of camera samples as well as video recording. You get a better idea regarding the camera performance of the new Oppo Reno 5. Okay guys, and this is the 4K at 30 fps video recording of the Oppo Reno 5 with the back camera. On the back we get 64 megapixel main camera with f1.7 aperture. The video quality in low light should be really good on this phone, but we will see the camera performance in low light later on. So this is a daylight video recording, and let me know how is the autofocus on this phone. And you can see autofocus, it is also really fast on this phone, no issue whatsoever. And also this phone also has a AI highlight video, which is like a night mode in video. And also I would say that the colors, it is good on this phone. I really like the color production of the Oppo Reno 5. And also let me know how is the HDR works. You guys are the judge of the microphone quality as well. So now let's see the video stabilization. This phone does not have any OIS, but this phone also has electronic image stabilization, which is only work in the 1080p mode. But now I'm just walking around. I'm holding my phone with my tripod, as you can see. So now let's be running, and let me know how is the video stabilization. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 60 fps video recording of the Oppo Reno 5 in daylight, and you can see, and the colors of the video, it is improved a lot as compared to in the 4K mode, but the video it is not as sharp as 4K, which is obvious. But let me know how is the dynamic range on the Oppo Reno 5 in video. And also I am just walking around, looks like the video it is more stable than before. And also I don't enable the ultra steady mode on this phone right now, but you can see that very smooth. So now let's little bit running. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Oppo Reno 5 with their ultra wide lens on the back. On the back we get a 8 megapixel ultra wide, in which you get more area for recording, but the video quality it is really soft as compared to the normal lens. But you can see that. Let me know how is the video stabilization in the ultra wide. Okay guys, right now I am using the ultra steady mode on the Oppo Reno 5 with the back camera, and you can see, and the video stabilization is improved a lot in this mode, and you can see. And I'm just walking around now. Let's running, and you can see, and the video stabilization it is improved a lot on this phone, but it is little bit zoom in. Okay guys, right now I am using the ultra steady pro mode on the Oppo Reno 5, which uses the ultra wide lens on the back, which is coming at 8 megapixel, and you can see the video quality it is really bad, but the video stabilization it is really good on this phone. But you can see that really smooth video stabilization. Now let's see the video stabilization in running. You can see it is also really stable as well. Okay guys, and this is the 720p at 30 fps video recording of the Oppo Reno 5 with a back camera. And guys, right now I am using the bokeh video mode on the Oppo Reno 5, and you can see guys in which you get a background blur. It is a really unique feature which I really like on Oppo Reno series. And guys, you guys are the judge of the video quality in this bokeh video mode and how good this feature work when I am moving. Right now I am using the AI color portrait video feature on the Oppo Reno 5 with the back camera, and you can see in which your background is in black and white color. It is a really unique feature which is also available on the previous Oppo Reno 4, but let me know how good this feature work when I am moving around. And also you guys are the judge of the microphone quality as well. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Oppo Reno 5 with the front camera. And guys, you know that on the front we get a 44 megapixel selfie camera, which is a big improvement over the Oppo Reno 4. And we does not get any 4K video recording option, and also we don't get any full HD at 60 fps video recording option as well, so that's really bad as well. But you guys are the judge of the video quality at this video recording size. And now let's see the video stabilization. And right now I don't use the ultra steady mode with the front camera, but I'm just walking around. And now let's running, and you can see, and the video stabilization is not really good in the normal mode. Okay guys, right now I am using the ultra steady mode on the Oppo Reno 5 with the front camera, and you can see, and the video stabilization is improved a lot in this mode. And you can see I'm just moving around, and let me know how is the colors looks like as well as the dynamic range in this mode. Okay, now let's running, and you can see, and the video stabilization, it is improved a lot as compared to in the normal mode. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Oppo Reno 5, and this time I am using the AI highlight video feature on the Oppo Reno 5, in which you get a live HDR. And you can see, and the dynamic range, it is also improved a lot as compared to in the normal mode. But again, on the front we does not get any 4K mode. And also you guys are the judge of the microphone quality as well. Okay guys, and this is a 720p at 30 fps video recording of the Oppo Reno 5 with the front camera. Right now I am using the bokeh video mode on the front, and you can see in which you get a background blur. And let me know how good this feature work when I am moving around. Okay guys, and this is a 720p at 30 fps video recording of the Oppo Reno 5. And again, right now I am using the AI color portrait feature on the front, and you can see that in which your background is in black and white color. And let me know how good this feature work when I am moving around. Okay guys, and this is a dual view video mode on the Oppo Reno 5, and it is a really unique feature which is only available on Oppo Reno 5 series, in which you can record videos from the back as well as with the front camera at the same time, in which you can show you what is happening behind the camera. And also the video quality looks really good in this mode as well. Okay guys, and this is a 4K at 30 fps video recording of the Oppo Reno 5 with the back camera. On the back we get a 64 megapixel main camera with f1.7 aperture, and you can see with f1.7 aperture and the low light performance of this phone, it is also really good on this phone. But I see some autofocus issue in low light, but also I see some noise, and you can see that. Let me know how is the video quality of the Oppo Reno 5 in this lighting condition at 4K video recording size, and also I am just moving around. So now let's see the video stabilization, and now let's little bit walking around, and now let's running, and you can see. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 60 fps video recording of the Oppo Reno 5 with the back camera, and you can see. And also I would say that and the video quality in this mode it is little bit improved, but and the quality it is not as good as that we get on the 4K mode. But you can see that it is not really good in full HD at 60 fps, and you can see in the video quality it is really dark in full HD at 60 fps video recording size. You can see we can't see anything. Okay guys, and now I enable the AI highlight video feature on the Oppo Reno 5, which is work like a night mode in video, and you can see and the video quality in this mode it is improved a lot. As you can see I see so much noise, and you can see, but you can see that video it is really bright, and also and the color production in this mode, and you can see it is also saturation. Okay guys, right now I am using the bokeh video mode on the Oppo Reno 5, and you can see, and guys, in which you get a background blur in video, a really unique feature which I really like on Oppo phones. And guys, you can see that, and let me know how good is this feature work on the Oppo Reno 5 in this lighting condition. And you see the performance in daylight, but you can see that in this lighting condition, and let me know how good is this feature while we are moving around. Right now I am using the AI color portrait video feature on the Oppo Reno 5 in night, and you can see how good is this feature work when I'm moving around. And according to what I see on the screen, I see huge noise, and also and this effect it is not really good in this lighting condition, which is right there. Okay guys, right now I am using the ultra steady mode on the Oppo Reno 5 with the back camera in night, and you can see in which you get a very good video stabilization. Okay guys, right now I am using the ultra steady pro mode on the Oppo Reno 5 with the back camera in night, which uses the ultra wide lens on the back. On the back we get a 8 megapixel ultra wide, and you can see in this mode it uses ultra wide, so that is why we get more area for recording. But you can see that we see huge noise in the video. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Oppo Reno 5 with the front camera. And guys, on the front we get a 44 megapixel selfie camera, but and the aperture size it is not really good on the front camera, but it is really good with the back camera. And guys, you guys are the judge of the video quality as well as the microphone quality. And also the video quality it is looks really good, not really bad, not a huge noise, but it is not as good as we get with the back camera. So now I am just moving around, and I don't enable the ultra steady mode right now. So now let's running, and you can see and the video stabilization it is really bad in normal mode. So now let's enable the ultra steady mode. I just enable the ultra steady mode on the Oppo Reno 5 with the front camera, and you can see, and definitely and the video quality very good video stabilization. Now let's moving around, and you can see really good video stabilization. So now let's running, and you can see and the video stabilization it is really good in this mode. So guys, right now I enable the AI highlight video feature on the Oppo Reno 5 with the front camera. It is 80, and the video quality it is much brighter. Video stabilization it is not really good, but you can also use the AI highlight video as well as ultra steady mode at the same time. Just enable the bokeh video mode on the Oppo Reno 5 with the back camera, and you can see in which you get a background blur in video. And let me know how good is this feature work in this lighting condition, but according what I see on the screen it is work very good. And you can see I'm just moving around. I just enable the AI color portrait video feature on the Oppo Reno 5 with the front camera, and you can see, and guys, in this mode your background is in black and white color. As you can see that, and the camera performance it is pretty good on this phone. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this camera test of the new Oppo Reno 5. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you are new here, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace out.